Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. On this Monday afternoon, my name is Mary. I will be the voice that will be opening up for the special rendition. I am pleased and welcome to present the voices that she will be hearing for the special rendition of Wes's music. And so, before we get started, I would like to say this will be the short version, because Wes forgot to tell you he will be getting a new phone this Friday. So the first part is not gonna be as long as the second. It starts today Monday and ends on Thursday. So sit back and enjoy, and it's always don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video if anybody's interested to see it with your friends and family. And now I'm proud and pleased to introduce Eloquence, Tom, and Samantha for this musical and music skit. Sit back and enjoy.
Alright, thank you so much, Mary. For the introduction, well, I will start us off. My name is Samantha. Like I introduced myself in the first video, as you all know, I will be speaking about Wes music first, and then you'll hear from Eloquence. And then Tom. Does that work with you both?
Yes.
Yes, it definitely does.
Great, well, let's get started. Well, I would like to say first off, Wes. As a very good musician, he started playing piano at the age of 5. And now he is 23. So he's been playing for a very long time. I would say that's a while and a long time, don't you guys?
Yes, for real.
Oh yeah, I know, right? You would have to be real good to play for that long, and plus, must be in your blood too, and I can tell he loves what he does.
Oh yes, I know, right? And again, Wes, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Thanks again, we are definitely greatly appreciated.
So continuing on. As I said before, he started at the age of 5 playing the piano. And then when he went to Governor Moorhead School, also known as GMS, he started branching out and finding more instruments, because he wasn't sure at the time on what instrument he wanted to play. And so he got into that high school band and a high school jazz band. And he loved it. But before all of that, and when he got there, he had multiple classes of music. For an example, he had drum circle and choir. And that's where it all began, and as time went on during this, like the choir and the band and the drum circle, he gradually was going up the ladder per se to his main instrument and dream and love for his instrument and music of choice. And then after he mastered all of that, we move up the ladder some more. And time goes on, instruments change, teachers retire and move on. And then after he finished exploring all of these instruments, and I will give you all the list before we go to his victory, and the following instruments were the drums, the timpani drums, the marimba, the clubbers, and last but not least, the bass drum. So it looks like he did a lot of drums before his victory, and also not forgetting percussion instruments as well before his victory. And so now I close my part out with this. As he did all of that, he finally got the opportunity to play the one and only, the 88. And it comes in different styles and shapes and sizes. The grand finale instrument. I present to you the piano. Yes, he started this when he was 5. But as time went on, he got better and better, and so now I turn it over to Tom to tell you all about it, and Eloquence will be the final voice to close out his portion, and I will be back to close this video out.
Great, thank you, Samantha. So yes, like Samantha was saying, his grand finale an instrument. What's the piano? He played it for many years, and still plays it to this day, and he still hasn't lost his touch. Now I would like to share with you, since we're on this part of the story, how it all began for this famous instrument. So his first keyboard was a 29 keyboard, then he went to a Yamaha 76 keyboard, and he had that for many years, and now the one he has currently is the full-size 88 keyboard, and he got that for a gift for his graduation to himself. So he has had the 76 keyboard for a very long time. The 29 keyboard came at the year of 2011. The 76 keyboard came in 2014. And the 88 keyboard came at the year of period 2019, his graduation year. Wow, he had a lot of keyboards, that is for sure. And so now hope you enjoyed my portion. I will be turning it over to Eloquence to close this out of the skit.
Great, thank you, Tom. Well, I'm really excited to share my version to close out this week's music and journey and story of my brother Wes. And so, like everybody was saying, and where he started, what's with the drums and all of those instruments that Samantha named. Now I have the fun part. And also the ending. He enjoyed the 76 keyboard and he enjoyed the 29 key keyboard, because they were starters. They were beginners. It got him through. And it taught him what he needed to know. And also, he would like to shout out in my voice the story where he got it from. Give a big shout out to Guitar Center. He really appreciates you guys, and thank you guys so much. You made his day. And you made his 2019 graduation a success. He feels like that keyboard was waiting for him all along. And trust me, he was very thankful when he received it from you guys, and don't get me wrong, he enjoyed the 76 keyboard and the 29 key. But the 88, ladies and gentlemen, is where it's at now. Mind you, I'm not a musician, I'm just a screen reader for the visually impaired and blind. But from what the humans have said that are musicians, that is a nice keyboard. Yamaha keyboard. And rolling. And last but not least, the MX88 keyboard, which is what he has. All of these keyboard names and brand names are one of a kind. And one of the best keyboards that you can buy now is piano, the acoustic one. It came in 2015, and he's had that for a very long time as well. It is Steinway piano. And so before I close my part and before we come to a close for the video, I would like to give you his favorite brand names of keyboards and pianos. And so we're gonna start with the keyboards first, and then we will go to the pianos. So on the keyboard side, it was 1 Yamaha to Roland, 3 MX88 Yamaha for Casio. And the reason why Casio is at the bottom and not at the top is because it's a cheap keyboard, and it's a beginner's keyboard. No offense to the people that have a Casio, but it's a good keyboard for a beginner, though, but not for professional like Wes. And now to close out my part. Now we're over to the acoustic piano side. I'm going to tell you his favorites over there. So his favorite brands of pianos are 1. Roland, 2. Steinway. And that is all, not very many as it is for the keyboards. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time and listening to my version of the skit. I will be turning it over to Mary and Samantha. Thank you and have a great rest of your week. And Wes, keep doing what you're doing, because you sound really good on the keys. I know I'm your screen reader for your computer, so I get to hear you all the time. Keep up the good work, my brother. And see you around. Take care, bro. And what up to Sean and all of your friends that are close to you. Alright, for real this time. I'm out of here. I just love hanging out with you, Wes. And your friends. You guys are awesome. I'm glad I can be a great screen reader for you all.
Well, this is Samantha. Thank you all for taking your time out of your day to share about Wes, his music and his journeys, and it's always a pleasure. Like Eloquence said, take care, and I'll let Tom say something. And then Mary will close us out. Tom?
Yes, thank you, Samantha and Eloquence. I just want to say, Wes, it was an honor and a privilege, my brother, of telling the public and the world your story. I think they're really going to enjoy and be impressed from us telling about it and seeing you in action for next week. And I heard about your new phone that you're getting, Wes. That is awesome. So you're jumping from the 8 and going to the iPhone 11. That is awesome, man. So it's a matter of fact, when you do part 2 next week, you'll have your new phone and the camera and photo will be in better quality. And I want to say I'm very excited and happy for you, my brother. So you will be behind your brother Sean, because he has the iPhone 12. That is awesome. And what up to brother Sean? Like Eloquence said. Well, I'm going to turn it over to Mary now to close out the video. Take care, everyone, and see you soon.
Well, thank you all for your participation. I really enjoyed the skit and you guys did a wonderful job. And Wes, wow, you have quite a story for your music. Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing what you have in store for next week. And ladies and gentlemen, this might be going up early than we thought. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share. Take care and see you in the next round of a skit that we have.